Welcome back for today's college basketball pick video play for Saturday, January 5th, 2019. Be sure to check out all of our college basketball picks for today's action over at stumpthespread.com. Heading into this one, talking about this matchup here out in the Mountain West Conference between the San Diego State Aztecs and the Boise State Broncos. Going to give our lean on where we see the better value against the spread. The home team, Boise State, coming in as small favorites, giving about 2.5 points. The road team, San Diego State, some higher expectations coming into the year, and they'd probably tell you that they haven't been living up to those expectations. Now they're heading in to Mountain West Conference play. This is going to be their first conference matchup. They're actually the only team in the Mountain West that has yet to play a conference game. Now the Aztecs, I give them credit. They tested themselves against a lot of quality opposition through the non-conference, and they were able to pick up some decent wins here and there. Some of their better victories coming against teams like BYU, at Illinois State, Xavier, Texas Southern. But then outside of that, a lot of defeats coming against quality opposition. But more recently, the Aztecs had a head-scratching defeat against the Brown Bears, losing that one by a final of 61-82. But the Aztecs were able to bounce back a bit in their last outing, taking down Cal State Northridge by a final of 65-60. Now, when this San Diego State team is playing up to their highest level, they can beat just about anyone in the Mountain West other than maybe Nevada. But even on their home court, the Aztecs could have a shot at taking down the Wolfpack. This is a team that went to the NCAA tournament last year. They returned some decent pieces to this rotation, and the Aztecs, as a result, had some increased expectations. They haven't quite lived up to those. We'll see how they fare within the Mountain West, but definitely a team that could finish up in that upper tier of the Mountain West by the end of the regular season. So they're going on the road, taking on Boise State, who was expected to take a step back this year, certainly without their best player, Chandler Hutchinson, who moved on from the program during the offseason. They're 2 games below 500 at 6-8 overall. In their opening game in the Mountain West, the Broncos were able to come through on the road against what has been a pretty disappointing Wyoming group, winning that one by a final of 69-55. And the Broncos, they really didn't pick up anything in the way of strong resume-building wins during the non-conference and consistently coming up short against tougher opposition. And the Broncos, we really didn't expect them to have a great year this season, given the fact that they lost Hutchinson, who was just such a vital piece for this program in recent years. Now, we expect this to be a competitive matchup. Coming into the year, San Diego State had much higher expectations than the Broncos. They haven't quite reached their caliber of play that we think this group might be able to reach eventually as they work their way through the Mountain West. And it's never easy going on the road in this conference and picking up a victory, but we feel like San Diego State has a decent shot at grabbing this upset on the road, and getting those 2.5 points feels like a pretty good value bet. So we're taking San Diego State getting the 2.5 points as the better value bet. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. Check out all of our college basketball picks for today over at stumpthespread.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we hope to see you guys back here for our next video.